We are here to follow up with our Payments Reloaded panelist, Malik Miro from TSYS and Amazon Web Services, to learn more on how they are collaborating to future proof payments in India and beyond. So, TSYS is a global payments solution provider, but you also have a deep rooted footprint with local banks in India. Can you tell us some more about where you see the continued growth in payments coming from in this market?
Thank you, Boli. It's a pleasure to be here today. So, to answer your question, India's economy has remained resilient throughout the challenges that COVID's posed. And during this period, we've seen growth in digital and alternative payments. And I think we can expect to see continued growth in this area, primarily to support the increasing consumer shift towards a digital marketplace and digital commerce. Government initiatives, I think, will continue to boost payment card adoption in the country as well, and will help boost financial inclusion. We can also expect to see the dynamic growth of RuPay and more collaborative innovation with marketplaces, credit cards, buy now, pay later opportunities. Now, to support this growth, payments innovation will need to be underpinned by an open, API-driven economy where financial institutions can collaborate and innovate fast and securely integrate with wider payment and partner ecosystems and embed their services for seamless customer journeys throughout all of life's digital touchpoints.
And what is TSYS doing to help banks or fintechs capitalize on future growth?
So, firstly, our Prime Card and Merchant Payment Solutions is an API driven system and it's granular down to the transaction level. So, what this enables the banks and their fintech partners to do is securely integrate with us and co create new and innovative products and services at a hyper personalized level based on smart data insights. This API centric approach provides for a seamless customer digital experience, and we can leverage AI and machine learning in areas to drive further consumer benefit. So, for example, that would include fraud prevention and frictionless payments. And other examples include support for multi-products and payment methods, and physical and virtual payment products that would allow for channels that would enable financial institutions to extend their reach into, for example, rural areas as both issuers and acquirers. Can also provide support for neobanks and branchless banking and promote financial inclusion services, including buy now, pay later type installment products. More recently, we've been re-engineering our back-end systems to leverage the benefits of cloud computing, specifically its elasticity and global availability so that new business can be quickly onboarded onto our Prime as a Service offering. We're really excited to collaborate with AWS as part of our strategic global payments enterprise engagement and to deliver the future of payments. Our teams have been working closely to optimize our migration to the AWS cloud data centers and ensure that our 35 plus years of experience in data processing is perfectly paired with the leading recognized cloud service provider. Together, our respective brands can ensure security and compliance are given top priority to deliver the quality of service that we're both well known for at a global level.
Even with a solid growth strategy in place, there is always a risk of future unknowns that you can't necessarily predict. Can you share how Amazon Web Services with TSYS can help to de risk the future in payments?
Yes, certainly. We understand there are many unknowns, and we work very closely with our partners at TSYS to make sure the end customer has a seamless experience and that it benefits from our joint approach to security. With AWS and TSYS focus on the security off and in the cloud respectively through our shared responsibility model. We are certainly cognizant of the data residency legislation currently in place in India and are working closely with TSYS to communicate and support the financial institutions' move towards a Prime as a Service cloud-based model for their cards and payments businesses. In order to support this fast-paced change, we partner with TSYS to ensure that Prime in the cloud effectively auto-scales and responds dynamically to those changing customer demand and unforeseen market changes. For example, those that were recently brought on by COVID-19. We're also providing a cloud environment for TSYS's Prime Developer Sandbox, which provides financial institutions with access to the Prime RESTful API library for accelerated API innovation at a reduced risk. Also, by working with a cloud mindset and a continuous integration and continuous deployment approach with cloud-native technologies, TSYS is perfectly positioned to continuously transform and update its Prime as a service offering to accommodate future unknowns, such as compliance and regulatory changes, along with a new roadmap innovation to allow financial institutions to seize on new opportunities as a first mover. Together, AWS and TSYS operate to ensure that financial institutions in India understand what is behind payment solution deployments in the cloud, not only from a benefit standpoint, but also making sure that they have visibility into how they operate within the regulations and address the questions that end customer banks and financial institutions may raise to their attention. We are committed to our strategic collaboration with TSYS to make sure the end customers receive the benefits of a modern payment processing cloud-based solution. It has been a great partnership with initial wins, and we look forward to our continued partnership in 2022.
Thanks, Jose. So, talking about innovation, how does Amazon Web Services collaboration with TSYS support greater and faster innovation?
We're very supportive of TSYS's digital-first approach to foster innovation through integrated ecosystems. They have been very successful with this, as Prime in the cloud is an API-centric platform. However, by joining forces with AWS, TSYS is able to take this to the next level with a marketplace of cloud-based partner applications for greater innovation with Prime as a service. AWS also offers vast capabilities for working with best-of-breed partners with natively available capabilities in AWS that can support bank and fintech collaborations. The advantage of leveraging a richer open API approach will be crucial to financial institutions in order to develop better integrated solutions and refine future growth and innovative products and services to their end customers. We are committed to future-proofing payments innovation, and AWS has joined forces with TSYS to make sure the end customers receive the benefits of a modern payment processing cloud-based solution.
On behalf of Payments Reloaded, we would like to thank you for joining us to talk about new opportunities for future-proofing payments and growth.